Solved the issue. Issue solved. Good morning, Mossy. Okay, so only one thing left to touch on. That is, how are we on stuff? Gyro defense, sure. Gyro XXL, can't touch. Gyro Dreadnought, already running Dreadnought. So we could take the defense and make it into the Dreadnought. Good morning, Baxter. And we could take the UL and make it into... I don't think there's slots on Xanadu to change this around. Oh, there are now. Good morning, Xanadu. Okay, so I solved this slightly. Back into the grinder. Well, I figured out a way to do it. So I reinstalled the mod, hoping that it would reset the missions and system, which it didn't. But I did check if I moved systems to another 4-star that wasn't too far away. It kind of breaks us financially, but I think we can recover probably from it. And it does have all 4 stars, which is what we want. So I think we're going to try to do that. I was just looking at what else gets messed with as we move. So that's the plan. We're sticking to it. So we're going to take... Remember we did that 7-day refit right before we were attempting that last mission that was too hard? Yeah, exactly. I'm hoping for the sweet spot. We're going to get... This is the last day we're going to attempt that too. If we don't find the sweet spot today, I'm giving up on this game for now. So we could bring Xanadu away from... Oh my god, this is such a huge upgrade for her. Gyro UL to Gyro Dreadnought. It's the same stuff, right? It just takes a... Oh, do we not have core? We don't have core space because of the... Shit. Because of the Hardened Pharaoh. Hardened Pharaoh is so good. Yeah, you're correct. It will not fit. Good morning, Desaltman. It is very close for time for Frostpunk Autumn. We may do both next week. We'll see, Xanadu. Like a mix of this and that. But I wanted to not give up on this because I'm really having fun with this. It's just so frustrating yesterday to try to find the mix of entertaining because challenging content that's not totally undoable. And it's not like a fun challenge. It's like a fucking fussy ass piece of shit challenge. No judgment. It's another XXL on the Weatherman. You know, that's interesting. Should we have dropped XXL on Weatherman for, I don't know, for some tank? Okay. Good morning, Phelan. Hey guys, I hope it wasn't too toxic yesterday, me getting frustrated. I was a bit worried about it at the end of the day. I try to keep that shit off stream these days. I don't mind being a little ranty about things. I certainly don't mind expressing my opinion about things, but I was attempting not to be too insanely toxic. Okay. So we could refit Mr. Catapult. I mean, we can get a Dreadnought in here. Actually gives us tons back. I think we're eventually going to do this. I like the gyro defense, although I don't love it on this unit. +1 evasion pips gained from movement is a very nice bonus. But so is the Dreadnought gyro. Okay, we're not going to fuss with that right now. So we have about 2 weeks travel time, and we can't... Well, we might actually be able to afford it right now, because we took the 28-day one. Could sell shit when we get there. We have a week of mech baying, so we'll lose a week. But we'll go from there. Yeah, I was thinking about it in the shower yesterday after stream. I was like, well, what would be the optimal way to play this game? if I was not going to try to account for the fact that I'm trying to have a challenging game. And I'm pretty sure it's, you do something like pick like a challenge 2 or challenge 3 zone, and you just farm the bejesus out of it. You just stay there for months on end, running missions, leveling mech warriors. You probably take a fair amount of cash missions and a low to middle amount of salvage, and you concentrate on ASAP building a flamer boat. That's your first pick of items, and then you just capture repeatedly. You want to fight clan mechs, and you repeatedly capture clan mechs with almost full gear in them. And you're just looking to farm stealth gear and headgear out of little tiny mechs. And I think that would probably be fairly optimal and fairly tediously boring. So we're trying to avoid that trap. Okay. Let's take a look at our navigation times. I think there was a 4-star not too far from here. It wasn't the ideal location, unfortunately. But nevertheless, I think that's where we're going. I think we're going here. 17 days travel. We can get there before the end of the month. It's not the worst area ever, and it's a 4-star. Still has Battlefield, still has Black Market, still has Large Pop. Controlled by Greater Valkyrie. The issue was, for me, that there's no clan enemies here, unfortunately. So we're going to have a harder time getting some of the gear that we're interested in. One-shotting mechs doesn't get old. Gets old for me. I like my fits performing well, but I want them performing well in an environment that's challenging. I just don't want them like, you know, like if my opponent brings 25 fucking locusts to the battlefield and I just one-shot them each time, or if they bring 15 locusts, which is 3 lances, right? Like, that's not fun. So I kind of want to come back to the system we're leaving from right now, but I need the, was that a, no, but I need the thing to reset. So we're going to go, I guess I could go south. I didn't look at these other ones. 22 days. Our faction's not represented at all. I think we want to take advantage of this faction shop while we can. So we're going here. What is this place that we're going through? A 2-star. Yeah. Is that back in the system we started in? Challenge 4? I don't think challenge. I think we started in a challenge 3 system. All right. Let's go. 17 days travel. I lied. Before we go, we have to make sure we have enough money to buy the next Argo upgrade. We probably will be mech size 6 when we get there, which is a little bit annoying. Also, our mech tech debuff disappears in a minute, which means that it's not gonna be 7 days of refitting. We also need to put headgear in one of them. I think the last piece we're putting, enhanced imaging, goes in the Staying Alive. So this is post rework of the Weatherman and post rework of Staying Alive, both of which took serious damage in the last mission that we played. And we have to sell some shit, so we should sell some shit. I'll have to take your word for it. I remember the system we captured that in being a 3-star system. They're selling FCS Predators, chat. We have another ER thing. We could build another unit that ignores optimals. I'm not sure if we should limit ourselves to one of those or not. It's still unclear if it's an intended interaction or if it's just essentially us abusing a bug. I mean, there are 2 modules that stack. That's not technically a bug unless someone's been like, oh, it's a bug. Is this per? Is there any way we could, you know, sell for 700K, then make 1.1 million in 2 missions? I mean, we could. Okay, let's take a look. I think we're pretty low on what we can possibly sell, though, because we've been min-maxing the shit out of our econ game this entire time, which means we're really, really low on parts. I can maybe get rid of a stealth. I kind of wanted the stealth, but maybe. Ghost, Centurion. Was a Ghost and the stealth the same boat? I hope I didn't just sell a part of the Ghost. I could just load, I guess, if I did. But Centurion, Shadowhawk, Centurion, Centurion. We're waiting to build a Centurion. Are there heavy parts we can sell? Avatar, Charger, Urban Lord, Grasshopper, Caesar, Archer, Marauder. Let's plan to push through at the game. We have a solution. We'll see today. Evaluate today if the 4 stars are good enough. What was the 4-star solution? We're going to move systems to another 4-star. Do I really want a giant urban mech? Sure. What parts can we sell that we don't want to build? I feel like building heavier is a little bit better for this. I don't, yeah, 60 to 75. I like to build at the top of that range, but so there are some 70s in here, but I've got 3 avatar parts. We're probably building an avatar sooner or later, so we probably don't want to sell that. Caesar, Archer. How goes it? Goes well, man. Good morning. Let's take a look at selling in the store. Guess I could sell from components, but I don't think we're going to be able to afford that last part that we want, which is fine. It's good not to be able to buy everything we could possibly want. Can't buy shit, quite honestly, but you know, I can get rid of 2 LRM5s when I have 4 deltas I'm not using. But I think that's actually pretty close to it. I think we trimmed this yesterday. We did. Okay, that's fine. I like my engine core collection. A couple pieces of headgear we might be able to sell there. Got that Omni hatchet for later upgrades, which I'm excited about. There's probably some junk ammo in here, but ammo sells for fuck all. 1.1, not even 1.1 million. We'll have enough for the Argo upgrade then, but not enough for any purchases. It's fine. All right, we're gonna go to Gotterdammerung. Sounds Dutch to me. Off we go. All right, mech bay is open. We've got a bit of headpiece to put in. No? Well, tough shit. It's Dutch in my mind now. What do you think I'm gonna do? Listen to reality when I could insert my own version of it? No. So, any changes we want to tweak on the Weatherman? We've got sheathed bacon in there, which I'm happy to have. Got a 260 core. We want a 250 core is what we want in here. Got the clan stuff. I thought there was something I was considering. Oh yeah. Oh right, no no support. I want to get these chaff support things in. Using both support modules here. So that's unlikely. I think we have headgear we can put in. Oh, we have the enhanced imaging in here already, so that's a no-go. Okay. You and your facts, chat. Always facting me. For fuck's sake. Fucking facts. Alright. We can run it here. It does give us plus gunnery +1, which is pretty good. I don't see a way to get those chaff defense pods in, though. Do you? We need a ton. Without fucking with its heat. It'd be super nice. It's got the slots. You know what'd be great on this mech? Some patchwork. Remember when that blew up and everyone was like, no, patchwork? Yeah, I remember that. Wasn't great. 1 chem ammo? No, we're pretty light on chem ammo already. So we can definitely throw the enhanced imager in. But imagine, chat, if you will, the moment where we go weapon, AMS, ML, AMS, chaff counter, no, AMS, no, AMS flare. Oh, they weigh a ton each. We'd actually need 2 tons. Seems insanely unlikely. Yeah. Alright, who else has got slots? The Bombastier has 3 missile slots. Double Tap has 0. And Spine Huntress. Spine Huntress runs 3 missile slots. Is there weight on Xanadu to be had? I always feel like there isn't. We do tweak her mech like 28 times a day. What if we gave her shitty structure? It's not like she ever goes into structure. We don't have another shitty structure thing right now. Give her a primitive cockpit. Or not a primitive, a small cockpit. It's a ton back. I think it gives -1 piloting, which is why I've been against that as a whole. How do we save the run? New system. I want these fucking things in our team loadout. AMS has been extremely good in the missions where we're facing heavier enemies. So I want these mounted. Oh, these are support weapons. They have to mount arms on her. I was thinking it was missile mounts. I need to go back and look at support mounts. 2 support mounts in the Spine Hunters available. 0 on the Weatherman. 0 on the Catapult. 5 on the Bombastier. 0 on the Double Tap. This guy does not have a lot of fucking mounts, does he? Jesus. Alright, so it'd have to be here. He already runs a bit hot, this mech. Got an XL in there, and a Gyro XXL, and an Endo Steel. There's no way to get weight out of this. We're very light on things. We could put the Bacon Probe in. It fucks our ECM, which sucks, because we're running stealth, and this is kind of how it stays alive. But that would give us weight. If I wanted to do that, and I doubt I do, but if I wanted to. Maybe drop that small cockpit. Get a normal size cockpit in there. And then run both missile mounts. Do we have enough if we kept small cockpit to get another heatsink in here? This thing runs a little hot. What am I looking at? I'm looking at a missile system, which is weapon, tag, ML, EMS flare. It's not a missile, it's support. Oh, support's head and arm. It has a bunch of support. Chat, does it matter? It does not matter where these are mounted for accuracy, correct? So we could put one in the head. Okay. So we could do that. It gives us... The big issue here is we lose Angel ECM on top of running stealth. And I feel like the stacking... Angel has the +1 defense? Shit, I didn't remember that. I thought it was losing me 2 every time I went down. So we... I don't think I can do that, man. I don't think I can give up the stealth stacks. The stealth is such a finicky system. No one else has support slots, right? So it's literally either our Grand Summoner or the 2 stealth boats, which can't mount it because of weight. The Weatherman, it doesn't have the slots. So it's literally Xanadu or the other one. I don't know where I get weight back on Xanadu. We let's look at this. Let's just one more quick look. There's a jump jet. It's an engine downgrade. I feel like downgrading the engine with double stacking bonuses is absolutely insane. But let's look at it. What an engine downgrade to a 260. We have a 270 in there, 275 in there. What does a 265 do for us? Switch micro laser for AMS flare. Could drop the dominance laser. It's only 1/4 of a ton, but yep. That gives us like a ton back. How's the movement change? Okay, so we have to do some multiplication here, I believe. With Roguetech, you honestly... No, No, you don't think I need the mask and the supercharger? It's literally that's the fucking multiplicative bonus that's so insanely broken. You kidding me? Don't need that? It's not a matter of need. It's a matter of speed, friend. All right. So what are we at for this? Multipliers of 1.4 and 1.4. So base move speed is actually super relevant here, but let's see what it calculates out to here. How many tiles are we losing? All right, with this, we're moving at, and pilot multipliers too. We gotta check pilot multipliers, double check pilot multipliers. Yep, exactly. You're with me, Navanleen. She's at... She's at 10% sprint. I think there's a piloting headpiece in there. But I think at the moment it's just 10%. No, we may have lost the piloting piece. Dude, we could get 2 piloting off sticking the fucking cockpit in here, though. No, this is 1 piloting. There's the 1 piloting. I hate giving her accuracy boosts, but we could get 2 piloting out of this. Two piloting gets her up to another 10% speed. So it could be a 20% modifier. So this being modified by 1.4, 1.4, 1.2 for sprint speed for distance. It's going to be hard to downgrade it, but we could. That would get us the double AMSs. The double AMS on here would be actually really good. Just like having that anti-missile support, especially for the thermo missiles, has been huge. She's on every mission. Drop the SLIC suite. Move it. Probably not moving it into the summoner, so we would lose this to everybody. I like the initiative. No one else has headgear, right? No one else has a cockpit spare. Rangefinder cockpit. Enhanced imaging cockpit. Tiny cockpit. Comm suite cockpit. Maybe comm suite cockpit. I'm not taking the clan +1 gunnery. We need gunnery maxed on that. So we need numbers on running, don't we? That's what we need. All right, running numbers for running. 1.4 is off of a base right now of 610 base. What does the 265 do? Slow it down, Xanadu. 265. Base 610. No change. Did we just hit a sweet spot? We probably did, since there's no change. That may be a sweet spot. This may be the sweetest spot of all. I mean, the multiplication is going to be the same if there's no change in base movement. Unless there's some weird rounding in there, but we don't have access to weird rounding, so we don't know. Yeah? Are we in, chat? I think we might be in. It's exciting. Found some weight. We're in something? Yeah, that's true. We are in something, Sandabu. Good call. All right. AMS flares. We need to see if it will let us launch this with AMS flare. Only half a ton over to get double flares in. Seems like it'd be nice if we had some patchwork. Okay. It's probably calculated for the meters per move or whatever, but we don't know that, Abaxer, and what we don't know can't hurt us. Xanabu feels uncomfortable just because you lost the dominance laser. I mean, we could just put on one flare, but then we would be pathetic. And no one would want to hang out with us. We're not taking the spike boot off, so don't get fucking excited. Boot stays. Boot stays. God, I wish we had another couple patchworks. One jump jet is for terrain, correct? I think it needs to be there, unfortunately, too. Who don't like a personal firework? Sure. Warfare Suite needs to be on here. There's so little ability to trim weight here. It's almost like we've min-maxed this boat already. Almost. You know what I'm a bit worried about, chat? I'm a bit worried about install options, too. Like I kind of feel like I have to put the mask and the supercharger on after the engine now. Is flare only triggered if they shoot at us? No. Any lancemate friend. We have the time for it. We're traveling through systems. There's a little bit extra money. I don't know how much extra money for a mask and a thing. Hopefully not too much. Chat, find a half ton on this mech. If you say armor, I'll cut you. A little bit of armor, you're thinking? Looks pretty good. Not gonna lie, this looks like the best mech I've ever built. So there's some question of whether or not we leave the slick suite in this headset, or if we want to. Oh, it's not even this. This is a cockpit. Oh, it's a cockpit. Do we want slick suite here, or do we want enhanced imaging here? Enhanced imaging on the other mech is relevant too. I'd hate the heat stuff. Kind of like her being able to run through fire without giving a shit. She can probably do that already, since she generates almost no heat. Do these things generate shit for heat? No. One heat. No one cares. This doesn't change her heat. It actually probably makes it go down. It does make it go down. She runs cold. Her cold heart and her spine-clenching hands. I like it. So the only way to move this around would be drop. We could drop the initiative headpiece. And the benefit is wastes all of the accuracy, but it gives her one more piloting. Fuck that. She'll get her one more piloting on her own. That girl levels twice as fast as anybody else on the team because she goes on every mission. Alright. Confirm. Mission accomplished. Only thing left to do is fly. Navigation, go. No, we're going. Begin. Continue. No. Oh, and do we have an Argo upgrade? 2 days. Okay. A local endurance competition. Grant them shore leave. Grant shore leave to Sifu Gaming. He gains athletics? Athletics is the sweet one. That lets them go on every mission. It's a good one. All right. The power of those things is kind of nuts, the events. Okay. Argo needs a thing. We're 10 days out. 21 days till bankruptcy. All right. So we're at drop size 6, I believe. We just have to get mech control 6. Drop one additional mech. Drop one additional mech. Mech control 6. Purchase. Begin. Fly. 10 days. Okay. All right, this extra travel is really hurting us. The opportunity cost of this is between four to 6 missions, 3 to 5 missions, something like that. 3 to 5 missions difference in money is more than $1 million by a lot. It's a shit ton of salvage or like 4 million. So we're not out of the woods yet on this, unfortunately. On a plus note, all of our mech warriors are just slacking off in the fucking barracks doing jack all. So that sucks. If I go to command center right now, I know there's no missions. There's missions. I want to see right now. Do I need to? So the first one, so Mech 5, you don't have to get a weight upgrade for. It just has a weight upgrade. Mech 6, you do. We've already taken one weight upgrade, so we're good, right? We're good on weight upgrades. We can do something else. We have trainings, module 2. We don't have money for respec. Don't have 700k right now. We do double storage upgrades. No, we probably take one of these. We're looking for inexpensive and long. 450, 20, 450, 20, 225, 10. But it's morale and tech, which isn't bad. Morale and tech, 450, 20. Morale and tech, 450, 15. All of these suck for costs and timing. Anything in here? 1 tech point, 15 days. What's this one? 200k, 15, 1 tech point. Not that exciting though. Second training module. Gives 1 morale, 270 for 15. That might be okay. Hydroponics lowers my average costs. Does it? Does it say that somewhere? Oh, by 3k? Sure. By 3k, we're richer. Fuck. It's all expensive. Wait, it's training module that requires refits? I thought it was HAB modules. Are you sure? If it is, we're taking that because we want to respec some people. Let's take a look. If I wanted to respec, it was like control click on something. Shift click, control click. Wasn't either of those. How do I check the refit? No, it's through this interface though, right? Team, work with me. On skills? On skills. Where are skills? Shift click on skill tab button. Okay. Acknowledged. It is training module 2. All right, training module 2 it is. Good chat, chat. Okay. Good chat, chat. 270, 15 is actually one of the cheaper ones too. We'll take it. Training module 2, begin. All right. We're pretty much broke. We got 14 days to fix that. Something else I wanted to do. Yeah, barracksing. We're in a barracks time when we get there. Okay. All right, feeling a bit more energy today too. Feeling good, feeling good. Let's move forward. Solve this issue. 3 days. 1, 2, 3. We're here. No, we'll continue. We're not visiting the store. It's not shopping time. It's fucking mech warrior time. All right, let's check the missions. That's correct, chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 level 4 missions. 7 of which are for our fucking faction. We're here. Good stuff. All right, barracks time. Let's upgrade some people. We've got unknown pilot. No upgrades available. Care Bear. Building towards Phantom. Okay. We've got Xanadu building towards fucking Killer Death Robot. She's close. One Heart, One Mind building towards Warlord. Chat's Avatar currently inhabited by Pen Pen building towards regular Warlord. Got it. Okay. Scott Deathridge building towards Warlord. Unsure. Looks like we're building towards Warlord. Oh, we gotta respec him. This is a respec build because it has the random shit from being picked up there. Sifu. Respect Shame. I feel it. Probably tactics in the meantime, or just more gunnery. More gunnery is fine. Flipper, we have points we gotta assign. We need to make that decision. We're very close to Phantom Pilot on Sur Orange, and building towards Phantom Pilot on Thirsty Work. So one more point towards that. Seems good. Okay. We need to decide on Flipper. So we have the decision for Flipper is essentially, do we go for Warlord, making this tactician multi-shot Warlord, or are we going for Sensor Lock? There are some advanced stuff we want back here, but we could do it after. I think it probably is actually Sensor Lock, and it isn't because we want Sensor Lock. It's because Warlord is fine, but not amazing, and we want some high tier stuff here, and this character is bookish, so he gets the high tier stuff faster. So we might actually be able to do something with it. I believe. Go. Done. We now have Sensor Lock available to the team. All right. Mission time. Are we good with... I'm not changing chat's avatar after the screen before the first mission. So if anyone wants to be the pilot for this mission and has channel points to trade in for that, take your time. Make this your moment. Be chat's avatar. I'll have a sip of coffee. Put the coffee to the other side. Rotate in the water. Have a sip of water. There we go. Zira. This is you, sir. Oh, Zira immediately counterfeited, excuse me, by Ursus Meritus. I think there's one more chat's avatar change available for the day. I believe it's on a 3. And no, in fact, it is Ken. Good chat. Do we want to do it one per mission? Let's do it one per mission. I'll try to get them in order. I don't, there's no good way to set that system up. I don't want it changing 27,000 times a day, but I would like to actually give people the stuff we're going to do with that. So it's going to be Zira mission 1 for this guy, who will be counter-fisted very quickly and aggressively. And then it will be Ursus, Meritus, Maritimus. Jesus, say that quickly. And then it will be Ken. All right. So much fisting going on today. Don't disagree. It is a Saturday. Lots of people have free time on their hands, able to make an impact. All right, starting with Zira. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Where are we going? Hard contact. Sorry. Badlands. Lowlands. Jungle. Badlands. Highlands. Capture base. Retribution. Versus the local pirate organization. Let's take a look who we're playing against. Lyran Commonwealth. It's gonna be all Lyran Commonwealth because this faction does this area doesn't have stuff. Okay. I thought I said a flavor to regret. It's always mint, by the way, if it's a flavor to regret. All right, planetary government. We're looking for good salvage, good pay, or both. Leave a mark. Destroy base. Badlands. Assassinate. Decapitation. Mech factory is just capture base. Okay. Jungle gives us additional heat dumping. We need cash though. Do we do a cash mission with one salvage? We need to. We're insanely broke, like insanely broke. What flavor is my toothpaste? I go strange orange. There's orange flavored toothpaste. Disgusting. Disgusts me. No. I of course go for Hawaiian flavored toothpaste. What I really want to clean my mouth each morning is bacon. Oh, excuse me, not bacon, ham and pineapple, of course. It's a home brewed ingredient. Made entirely with love. I think we take this one here. Heavy lure. No, we wouldn't want to salvage the shit out of that, so maybe we take a different one. Exactly. Pizza on the teeth, aggressively. I'd like something sane. An assassinate is fine. A fucking battle. Something that doesn't result in a billion points of damage right at the start. And the attack bases tend to be a bit more damage. This is probably close. And a flavor to regret. We need to make money. I don't want to give up salvage rights. Fuck. Okay. All right. 6 mechs, though. Bring in the whole goddamn squadron. No. This is max 40-ton shit. Why do these both say locked? It's not giving me errors, so I think this is fine. Yeah. Do the 317 for cash because it has the least amount of salvage. That is logically smart. But may or may not be what we want here. Let's take a look. The heavy lure. Or the decapitation. I feel like they're both debating us. $1.3 local pirate. Okay. I like 1.3 million right now. And I like bringing the pain, or as, oh, you know what we haven't checked since we've been in system? We need to check it. Do not let me forget this, chat. We're going to check pilots after this mission. We need new pilots. All right, Xanadu is in the Spine Huntress with new AMS missile systems online. We have new headgear in the catapult. Running, no we don't. It's new headgear in the Staying Alive mech. The Grand Summoner himself. The Grand Pumbaa mech. We want movement on the catapult always, which presumably means an ace pilot. Flipper will be taking the Weatherman out for a spin, giving it literally 0 defenses and plenty of ways to die. Excellent, Flipper. Zira. This is pretty good. 8 piloting. Pretty nice. This is probably the catapult. Do we need 8? Yeah, we need piloting for the AMS. 8 and 2? We're on 10. We need 12. It's getting there though. Okay. 0 in the catapult. One heart, one mind. Grand Summoner wants 11 to 12. For what? What is it we're running on 11 to 12? Oh, it's no jam on the medium rotaries. Okay. Have 3 in the head, 4 in the head, right? 4 in the head on this bad boy. So 8 gets us 12. We have 8. I don't like Sifu in this. Sifu really needs a skill respec. Like that's probably something we should prioritize cash-wise. These are our 2 stealth mechs. I like them being mobile. Both of them, double tap in particular, benefits a lot from Ace Pilot. One Heart, One Mind is our tankier dude. I think we run One Heart with the auto accuracy. We're gonna have so much more accurate there. I think One Heart, One Mind runs the staying alive. Just gives it more defensive bonuses. I actually have liked the, defensive in the end of this, by the end of the campaign. Not the other way, in the end of the campaign. By this point in the campaign. Thank you, Sir Flipper, for the 34 months. Welcome back.
Reporting for duty.
Reporting for duty, indeed. We need to run Sifu. I guess that makes Bombardier, and then the double tap with either Care Bear, Sir Orange, or Thirsty. Care Bear and Sir Orange are constantly being annoying as fuck, right? Oh, right, but because they rotate, but I think this is still fine. Okay. Trebuchet is the ultimate siege weapon. We'll see. What skills will I give Sifu on respec? I don't know yet. We need to do a skill evaluation. We're missing, there's some combination that I keep looking for and keep not finding. I think it's, might be tactics and Ace Pilot I think I'm missing. So we gotta see, we'll break down our mech warriors into categories and make sure we're building enough of the ones. We initially, when we trained our beginning mech warriors, we concentrated on a few key builds that I think come to power level sooner. Particularly Phantom Mech I think is excellent. So we're building towards that as quickly as we can. But once we have a core number of pilots capable of running those builds, I want to build some other builds too. Part of the goal is to explore all the builds available in this game to see how they work, to make sure it's fun, etc., etc. So, all right, first level 4 mission. We're hoping for the good mix of difficulty and, or challenge and game progression. All right, prepping for combat. I'm prepared. Is the game prepared? The game looks fucking frozen. It's not frozen though. Begin mission. Okay. Oh, I also upped the map size.
Command interface initiated.
We're now on 4 times map size, chat. So this is it, finally. 6 mechs. They have, how's the difficulty of the game in general? You have to work at finding, depends how you play it. There's a lot of player decisions on how to make it difficult or not.
Receiving you.
2 AMS flares, no dominance laser, but pretty great. All right. Can I have a map perspective that lets me do something? Oh, we got a road. Fuck yeah, we got a road. Get this hill out of my map. Random hill. All right.
No shooting, just running.
May take a couple more turns to engage now. I don't know. But I got tired of all the lances always spawning in the exact same spot. So I opened up the map size to map size. There's 3 options for map sizes. It's random spawns, which we were playing on. Maybe we weren't playing on it. I can't remember. It's like fixed spawns, random spawns, and then it's like ×4 size. So we tried the ×4 size. We'll see how this works. But this looks very far away right now. Not sure I need the flares on right now. Should probably turn them off.
Standing by.
Alright. God damn it, map. Stop fucking with me.
Let's move. Commander.
Yep, boosting resolve and accuracy, not bad for sure.
Good to go.
Wait, what? I just sprinted on 0. 0, sprint. Leg day, let's go.
Standing by. On it.
Jesus, look how fast the summoner is. Summoner's just a fast mech, man. Yeah.
Commander.
Should probably be off. I don't know if I can turn them off. Pretty sure doing this does not turn AMS off. It's time to fucking move.
Full speed, no target.
Okay.
Orders.
Looks like we might be blocking with that. Let's take a look here. Seems good. Not super keen on being on unstable ground for any length of time, but we'll take it for a turn just to move forward.
Waiting for orders.
This mech is slow.
I copy.
Really hope it didn't block for everyone there. Is it normal that the Spine Huntress has 1969 out of 1100? Yeah, it is.
Ready for orders.
She has a modification on her armor that takes it's a 50% modifier on her armor. She has 50% more armor than she might otherwise.
Double time, let's go.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Looks like beta mechs. Let's get them.
Good to go.
We did block our own movement here, unfortunately.
Got it.
Okay.
Time to earn our money.
Yeah, it looks like you can't turn the flares off. That's kind of a bummer. Oh well. Yes, drive closer to Xanadu vehicles. See what happens. Alright, where's Flipper?
Yes, Commander.
What are you doing up here, Flipper? Very little, it looks like. Alright. I mean, you have fucking LRMs, though. We could just not respect them as people.
Roger.
Yup, begin.
All weapons on go.
Looks like they have some counter AMS.
I think I hit something good.
Kind of want to fit that other pirate laser. We really need some heat banks. That's something that's very high on my priority list of looting. We've got a Yenlo Wang at half armor. Actually, it looks like even primitive armor. Helicopter coming in. Got another mech spawn there and another one here. It's always random to me, like what we see and what we don't see. I don't have any understanding of how we get that. I think this means we have a sensor ping on them, but we have no sight. But why do we suddenly have this much sensor sight? Maybe because Xanadu there? Is it rolled at the start of the turn? I think it might be. Pirate AMS. I want to get the second Pirate AMS in there when we can. We'll see. Allies could potentially kill this with even just a couple LRM hits. It would be nice if we could build a long-range mech that doesn't spawn directly on top of the opponent and maybe try something like indirect fire one day in our life. I'm kind of excited to see these new map sizes doing something.
Systems holding.
Xanadu doing Xanadu things, just like tanking the entire fucking team. I love it. allies doing allied things, accomplishing literally nothing for the entire turn. Well done, allies. You've done it again. You've made us proud. Alright. Flipper could kill this. It's okay. It's not insanely exciting.
Waiting for orders.
Try to let our allies kill it too. You could shoot with an autocannon as well. I'm not against that. %'s pretty bad. Am I expecting to need all 17 rounds? I'm not. Take our RNG roll.
No luck.
We lit the forest on fire using only ballistic weapons. Amazing. Alright, destroy enemy units, destroy enemy reinforcements, destroy support lance, destroy second support lance. So we're looking at 20 enemies on the field. Maybe I did need those autocannon shots. Maybe I should have read that first. We'll see. Did get vision from that. Grey Gun for the 4 months. Thank you. Welcome back. Sensor lock. It's annoying. Alright. I mean, we probably should take this attack with Nobu, since we're not going to get anything better. I'm going to reserve Flipper down. Or rather, we're not going to have sight on anything else to get another attack, so it's a wasted action not to do this. And I hate waste in all forms. So maybe we can get there. Let's attempt to turn on Supercharger. Yep, good. Stomp it to death, Nobu. No dominance lasers, but plenty of dominance in these legs. 72%. Not the greatest of attacks.
Locked on for physical attack.
But good enough. Okay.
Vehicle down.
Allies are stuck. Acid. We don't want that at the top of the round. Acid's a no-go.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, this is our faster mech that needs to get down there. It's still pretty fucking far off. It's annoying.
On the move. Full
Yeah.
speed.
Need to get our pirate AMS in range of that if we can.
I've been sensor locked.
We'll quit that. I just got our own AMS right now. It's okay. Oh yeah? From there?
Showing minor damage.
With no sensor info? Through a Guardian ECM? It's exciting. Thanks for that. What do you think his hit percentage was on that? No visual, no sensor information. That's a plus 13. The Guardian adds 1 defense. That's a plus 14. It was probably in extended range. So that's like another plus 8. And then it was additionally 3 Guardian ECM. So we're like 13, 8, 21. Guardian ECM for another 3 is 24. And 1 off the defense is 25. A minus 25 to hit on that. Yeah, that was a less than 1% shot.
Receiving you.
Alright. Zero running the pirate stuff. Let's also get the Mark II overloaded. Get in here for support. We can protect Nobu with the pirate laser from here, which is great.
On my way. Double time.
Each blue circle represents passion. We're a very passionate team is what I'm getting at. Oh, I get fucked.
Stripped off.
Let's never have that happen to us.
Fire. Losing armor.
So there's some sort of weapon that we don't like there. Thunderbolt, 65 ton. There's a king crab back there. Yeah. Remember, we only have one salvage for this mission, which feels bad.
Commander.
Alright. I feel at this rate we will never be somewhere useful.
Confirmed.
Issue is, I mean, this is interesting here because the enemies tend to be better at long range than we are.
Standing by.
Alright, we can get a shot while moving. We probably want that. I'm not very excited about shooting that Thunderbolt, except for the fact that the Thunderbolt has no armor. So maybe we move to there and shoot the fucking Thunderbolt. I mean, that's in range of our LRM. It's not the worst thing in the world.
On the move.
Gives us move, gives us stability, gives us a shot. Only 2 evasion pips, which is kind of rough.
Locking in all weapons.
Jesus, 77
They
heat.
can't bend fast enough. I'm taking damage.
Yeah. Eject coming, yeah, probably. Enemy heat weapons are kind of bullshit. Kind of bullshit. So this big map has hurt us actually so far. We've been unable to get enemies off the field at an early enough time frame. So we'll see. She lost evasive off that, and she can be knocked over now, which really sucks. This is the problem with that UL gyro. I need a. There was like a UL advance, which was like still 40 stability, which was pretty good. Reserving is actually good for her. It will give her a stability pip back. She has no sight on anything, so we can't go and attack things. So this is a reserve here. Hope it's not for too long.
Standing by.
Oh, the Ultra AC jammed off that for reasons unknown. We need sight. I think we get sight doing this. Sprints into rough terrain. Can I sprint? Yeah, it's better. Sprint not through rough terrain. Right there. It's fine.
Hauling
Okay.
out.
UL stabilized. That's what it's called. Yeah, we should get one of those for her when we can. Okay, no sight. Feels bad. Okay. Flipper needs to get another shot off on the, what is it, the low hit point. Where did it go? There. Thunderbolt. Doesn't want to be in range of all these things though. Can we move to a more protected location? Can move to there. It's still okay. Not in love with it. Yeah.
On my way.
It's a grasshopper and omni-mech. I don't know.
All weapons are go.
No crits though.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
2 grasshoppers is scary. Okay. I need to chat. Don't let me forget. I need to rename double tap. I need to remember that there's bulwark in double tap. It makes a big difference in how I want to play that character. Okay. Let's not get shot by king crabs when we're 0 evasive pips. Okay. Let's not do that in general. Oh, come on. Fuck off.
They've got a lock on me.
Big maps suck. Kind of feels that way right now. Alright. I'm not been super excited about this big map either. Do we go back to not big maps? This isn't Steiner, these are pirates. Fine with the tonnage. Alright. One last try then. Sure. Alright, let's crash this progress. Dude, I was kind of excited about that too. Thought to myself, big maps could be good. Guess we're doing a reinstall live. All right, chat, bear with me as we reinstall this. Actually, doesn't take very long to reinstall. Okay. Battletech. Delete. Okay. So it goes reinstall the core, etc. It did feel kind of, I mean, it kind of felt interesting, but kind of not, right? The downside, it seems to be the enemies all seem to mount long-range missiles, and it actually is relevant there, which would be fine, except for two things. The first is that there's a bug with that armor, which means they eject easier, which sucks. And the second is that the heat stuff, it gives them like 7 rounds to use ridiculous heat stuff. We want online war mode. We want difficulty by planet rating. We want no spawn randomizer. We don't want ×4 map size. And other than that, we don't want... Should I turn off that eject shit too? I wonder if that's an optional modder component. I don't see it. If it is, turn off nuclear weapon carriers. Okay. Okay. All right, first time install, clean previous install, don't delete saves, activate debug. Okay. All right. If they overheat you before your turn, you're screwed. Yeah, to a point. To a point. Okay. So that's installing. Should take a second. Shouldn't take many more than that though. Okay. You just joined. What happened? We found a system that we can play in. Okay, don't do that. Now install the community asset bundle. Takes a second, but not more than a second. Actually, it's one of the slower ones. Extract here. Great. Injection should be moddable, removable in the file structure. Maybe we mess around with that later. I really hate doing that. Modding individual files for this type of stuff, but we'll see. Okay, install. Okay. Yeah, we just changed the map size back from 4 to 1. Was interested to see. It was a big map. It looked cool. Why reinstall, not just load? Because we need to change a setting that requires a reinstall. Some settings can only be changed on installation of the mod for some reason. Still going for 4 skull missions. What happens when you have a 5 100-ton mechs with 3 heavies? A 14 skull map. I assume we do the super heavies, which are available, as well as 5-star missions, which are available. So we'll see. We'll see how that gets to. We're nowhere near that right now, Tom. So maybe we find that the late game, when we have more than an assault or 2, it becomes too easy and we stop playing. That's totally possible. But that bug where she just randomly fucking loses resolve out of nowhere for being at full health is annoying. I mean, granted there, I think it was actually a heat thing, which is much more reasonable, but Still not insanely reasonable. Force one of my mechs to eject before the battle's been engaged seems pretty shit. The heat weapons don't seem very well balanced. Some just seem insanely good and some seem really shit. Super heavies carry 450 damage railguns. Well, we'll see. That may be something that we have to engage with an assault force of all assaults, right? Like, so we can survive a hit by a railgun. I'm kind of interested to see how defensive mods scale. Because at the moment, it does seem like it's very difficult to keep heavies alive, or mediums alive versus heavies. Or versus assaults, really. Alright, community mod almost installed. And then we will get going. Saw the image with the grenade and Battle Brothers. I can almost guarantee grenades are gonna suck. They're gonna be like consumables for you. Every enemy group's gonna have them. They're gonna like be unavoidable damage to your dudes. Pretty not excited about grenades. But we'll see. Maybe they'll be great. Alright, community install. Sorry to do this live, chat. I did this prior to the stream for exactly this reason, that doing it live sucks, but there we go. Installed. Go, go, go. I asked Lady, I'm like, well, what are you supposed to do versus enemies doing that much heat damage? She's like, you need to run AMS. The game is balanced around you having good anti-missile systems in place by that time. You mean like a pirate AMS, an overloaded AMS Mark II, and 2 chaff systems? Or not chaff systems, AMS flare systems? Like that? Or do you mean different? 'Cause that seems like a lot of AMS already. Okay. Mediums with mass jump jets. It's interesting. Just get a shit ton of evasion pips, I assume. Can't dodge some of the missiles, though. Some of the heat missiles are AoE, which means if they hit you. They're not even hit you. If they hit the ground, they hit you. So you can't dodge the heat. They have to be destroyed, which I think is only AMS. It's not like the enemy doesn't have long-range weapons. All right. Loading screens intensify. Black screen into loading screen into black screen. Streamable content. Live it and love it, chat. What do you think that did for my enthusiasm? If you had to rate it, chat, if I was at probably a solid filthy 8 maybe to begin the day, what do you think this just did to my enthusiasm? Three? 2? Oh, you guys think it really kicked me in the nuts, huh? Took the fight right out of me. Okay, we'll see. I mean, that looked like a nice amount of mechs, although it looked like they were all active again for no reason that I can understand, all spawning in the same spot on a large map. I think I was counter-fisted. Does feel like my modifications were counter-fisted. All right. Command center. That was heavy lure, right? Negotiated up to almost full cost versus pirates. Running the team. Flippers running the weatherman. And double tap was driven by Sir Orange, I believe. Ooh. You know what we get here? A loading screen. So that's good. It's a plus. Okay. We'll run more EMS Boyos when we get the ability to deal with the heat off the pirate. Right now it's too random how much heat that thing generates. It's all right. I'm looking forward to checking out Frostpunk. We might do both tomorrow, even if this goes well. I'm kind of looking forward to doing that. Some difficulty options get discovered. We moved to a planet difficulty 4 system. So.
Command interface initiated.
No one's cashing 100,000. I don't think, Blade. All right, here we go again. They're a lot closer this time. Did it just spawn? Anyways, sure. Spawned on the hill that Xanadu ejected on last time. All right, Sir Orange. Doing. Oh, we are. This is why you bring jump jets. 'Cause we only have one movement tile. Okay.
Jumping. We got
Enemy sighted. 0.8%, or as the AI calls it, a good shot. We need to rename that. Do not let me forget to rename RAC. I need to acknowledge the fact that it has bulwark in there, because it really changes how I play the mech.
orders.
So we're gonna have no sensor. Someone told me I can get a sensor lock by running sensor lock on turn 1. I feel like that's probably a myth, but I want to check.
On the move.
All right, let's take a look at some shots here. Oh, there's 3 more mechs hiding right here. A ghost, a roughneck, and a light mortar carrier. They're gonna go before any of our other guys goes. It's kind of bad news. This looks pretty fucking good to me. Target moved. We don't have no sensors. This is round 1 too. Weird. A bit scared about how much shit is here. We could go after something other than the helicopter. Light mortar carrier. Sounds fucking annoying as shit. It's gonna go next. It's gonna AoE us. These are low hit point mechs. It is possible to do some good damage here. Maybe. What is the issue with this one? Target move, sensor. It's medium range too. The LRMs are actually, the additional range ones are actually really good here. I think I don't know what fast cam are. Are these mines? So let's say 50% of our missiles hit this mortar carrier. It's got like no health. All right. You have to guess where the fucking model is on the helicopter to target it. It's there. Okay. Begin.
Affirmative.
Multi-shot at its best right there.
Vehicle down.
Fuck those vehicles. And fuck that helicopter in particular. Not enough evasion on Flip. He is standing in double ECM brackets right now. So he does have some defense. But just took some damage back. We did get sight though. For Xanadu cleaning up. Possibly this thing goes next. There's an awesome back there. It's a bit scary.
Receiving you.
Where can we get with a good sprint? Maybe where we need to go. Mask on. Supercharger on. A little bit of enthusiasm to start the day. Yes. She's enthusiastic enough. All right. That's already gone apparently. Let's look for killing this. Backshot should do it. Not super thrilled about the flank. Accuracy only 60% though. We need all the accuracy we can get. We're going to go for that. Okay.
Position confirmed.
Give me that sweet, sweet roughneck spine. Yes. No action for roughneck. Okay.
Target eliminated.
Didn't have a roughneck spine, but we got one now.
New sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
She's got 1,000,000 evasion pips, which is good. Still no spine emote. Yeah, emotes are a slow process. Alright, another warrior. An awesome. With 5 energy weapons shooting us with PPCs. Didn't die on try one. Well, we got kind of. We changed the setting. We changed the 4-size map. It seems like 4-size map apparently makes it harder in a way that isn't fun. It just takes more rounds to be engaged upon, which means more missile spam, and missile spam causes eject on the fucking bug. So,
Standing by.
didn't end up going with that. The ghost is pretty low health. We can get in close,
For orders.
like that, and just dump on it. Catapult likes movement. That's optimal for us. And we want to do enhanced imaging. It's always a little scary, enhanced imaging, because you never know quite what you're going to get in terms of heat damage.
Calling out.
I looked at Stone Shard yet, I haven't. But it's on the list. You can always check the list of things that I have. 11. Pardon? 11? 56. Fine. Goodbye, helicopter. Okay.
One for the scrap heap.
Screw your missiles. Okay. Sifu
For orders.
with the bombast. Get a flank there, but moved is going to make that pretty miserable. I can get a... I thought I saw an unblocked shot there. Maybe not. Oh, this isn't who I thought it was anyways. This is the bombast. Need to get them a little bit closer. This is going to be a pretty bad shot. Send them in one of our stealth boats. It's pretty heat neutral. Really bad shots though. And I think our mech is considered downrange here, which I'm not very excited about. I think that's just a pass. Okay. There's a carrier hiding over there.
My armor's getting stripped off.
Very annoying.
Losing armor.
Alright, disco chems are infinite range though. Pretty much. All block shots again. Do we want to strip that thing's armor, or do we want to get into position to do something a little bit more useful next turn? Could sandpaper this guy though, that's not even that bad. Goes up probably once we turn on the imager too. I'll go for that.
All weapons go.
And then a move.
Confirmed.
Okay. Okay, I guess that's like artillery, not
Damage.
not
Numbers
missiles,
armor
can't
left
shoot
for
it down.
fabrication. Watch the play.
What is that mech? A bombard. Okay, this guy rolled a 22, so he's going first. Not anything I can do about that, it looks like. Gotta get these mortars down. I think it was coming out of the Heliopolis. Yeah, it's artillery off the Heliopolis. Okay. So taking a beating on the Bombastier right now from indirect and AoE effects basically twice. And apparently getting punched in the back. Lost evasive. Have sight on this awesome.
Commander.
It's very likely we can remove this mech from existence with double autocannons. But we don't know this thing's role. We should deal with it if we can. Don't think we need either of these on right now. A little bit aggressive. That spinal armor looks pretty good. Let's go for it.
Heading out. Locked on for physical attack.
Leg hit. It's the worst hit we could do. What's his initiative? Don't know. Left it at like 1 fucking health too. Can we get in range to autocannon it? We can, but it's pretty garbage. I think we just want to execute this mech. We do have actually good position and ace pilot, so we should do that. 32? ECM shield and target effects. Turns off stealth to do that? That ain't worth it. Not for 5% accuracy. Okay. The problem is the shooting past it is super dangerous with anything's downrange. We probably actually want to take something like this. Or that to give a little bit more room. Yeah.
Coordinates received. Everything I've got.
Okay, rolled on 230s, double misses, feels bad. I hate how evasive this fucking thing is right now. Xanabu's in a bit of a scary position for a lot of damage being dealt to her.
You have returned.
Did you know you can subscribe to one Twitch stream a month for free with Twitch Prime?
Welcome back, G.I. Joe. For the 12 months, thank you. We're clumping up even more. What is this? Is another fucking awesome over there? Yup. 2 awesomes in a Heliopolis. A bit scary. Alright, Flipberry is my answer to this awesome surviving, though. Finally, an unobstructed shot, too.
Copy that.
I do 2 things here as well. I think we're going to sensor lock this asshole. And then we're gonna shoot this guy. With all the shooting we can shoot.
Charging for a healthy solid connection.
Got the
on
leg,
that one.
so we get the knockdown. Okay. Do I have cool mechs now? Good morning, Nullard. I always have cool mechs. Not the greatest of intercepts there. I think he shot himself, but we intercepted it, so it did no damage to him. Is 8 something.
I can't take much more of this.
How bad was it? You can take a lot more of that. Okay.
Commander.
The bombasts at point blank range are pretty good. Can't turn off our stealth system. Spreading out a little bit and taking that shot is maybe good, like there-ish. Not a lot downrange. I do need to kill it. 33s are fucking pretty shit, though. Alright, what if... Oh, we're unstable. We can't sprint. Can get a blocked shot there. Unblocked shot on the carrier is actually pretty interesting. All the shots are so shit on that ghost. Yeah. Apparently less interesting. 39. I think the basic one's gonna be 59 though. With maybe a warlord too. 65. All right. Knock knock. Got it. Great.
Take that.
Thank you, the glorious sub. Twitch Prime sub. Starting that sub train maybe. We were pretty close to 700 subs this morning. Although we've dropped off 20, it looks like, from probably gifted subs falling off at the end of that period. But cheers. Thank you for the sub. Broag. Hype train incoming. Twitch Prime sub. Welcome. Yeah, I'm glad to save the run too. Scam train. Maybe. I don't know. Supporting your favorite streamers is a scam. Alright. Killing units, good.
Receiving you.
MRMs are pretty good for dealing with low accuracy target or low hit point targets like this. This is a pretty nice move to like there with a shot. It's that or go after the awesome. It is possible to go after the awesome. I'm not sure who we're dealing with this ghost with though if we do that. What's staying alive have for weapon system? Oh, we got the sandpaper. Sandpaper's pretty good for the ghost too. Okay. All right, let's move up. Take this shot. Do it on a sprint. Do we have imaging active right now? We do. Okay. Keeping the AMS in the good area is nice too. Yeah, yeah, see, like that's pretty good. Not sure what exact orientation we want. Probably pretty central.
Confirmed.
Okay. All right, shots on this guy. Nice. Center torso, pretty tanky. Leg pretty tanky. 170 on the fucking leg. Thank you, Xanabu, for the gifted sub. Welcome, Karug the Fat. Do we go for energy weapons or center torso damage? 160, 125.
Almost a year of energy.
Probably that, actually. An anti-condor with 11 months. Cheers. Get a called shot bonus on Warlord? We might. Let's do Warlord. 92. Center torso. Alright. These are Apollos. Fucking right. Before it acted too.
That's a kill.
Okay.
Ordered.
One heart, one mind with the disco lasers. Flank shot disco laser seems great. Side shot disco laser, actually even better left side. So we'll take that.
Yes, Commander.
Can't see it from here, unfortunately. Can get elevation disco laser. We actually want a little tiny bit of distance on this thing because it has a minimum range. That's perfect.
From the stagecoach.
Okay, we'll move to there.
Heading out.
Zira gifting us up too. Joe Sputnik, welcome. Thank you, Zira. All right, medium chems are on pretty bad accuracy right now. Can fix that by changing the number of bullets. 1 bullet, 2 bullets, 3 bullets start to go down. I think we're gonna hit 3 as the sweet spot here. Okay, a little bit of sandpaper for this guy.
Firing a full
All right, that was a pretty good round for us. Dealt with a lot of heavy threats pretty efficiently.
Orders.
All right, the Alter AC has been entirely useless. It is possible something comes a little bit closer. Ooh. Shooting the Heliopolis is not useless, though. 29's there. 32's there. There's no real difference. And we have Bulwark, so we want to take that. Okay.
Understood. Moving fast.
All right, what are we looking at shot-wise? 57's better than expected on a double tap. We have an accuracy bonus. I think we just take that and be pretty happy about it. His leg, not great. Okay. Xanabu's up. I want to go after this awesome with her. So I think that's a reserve temporarily. Oh, look at the cute bombard trying to hurt Xanabu. Oh. Alright, where's Zira? Paulos for this guy is pretty good. Unblock shot there in cover. Pretty nice too. That's pretty good as well.
Position confirmed.
Okay. Missiles? Well, yes. Missiles would be nice. Hoping for that leg.
I think I hit something good.
Recap of the run saving. Reinstalled game. Moved systems. Eating the cost with full cost low salvage missions kind of sucks, but gets us difficulty 4, which is what we want for the mix of very heavy mechs, which we're facing right now, but at a number that isn't like insanely stupid for us. I think it's actually been pretty good so far. All right, we can get in range with the bombast here on a move. It is stealth tech, which means it's a bit scary being this close to the fucking dude there. Can we get a flank shot? Cannot. Okay, and we go to here, I guess. I'm gonna bring up the heavy bombasts, excuse me. 76s seem great. Dude, knock knock was great, but it wasn't enough to kill it. Heliopolis is taking a lot of hits.
Commander.
Flipper, available to save the day. Seems reluctant to be part of this. Can indirect fire it. I wonder at what
Ready for orders.
hit chances. 30s. Pretty unexciting. How much damage do we need to down it? Fair chunk in the middle, a little bit on its arms. It's probably too much damage for 30%. It's a bit of a bummer. Alright, so if we weren't going to do that, we could shoot shit in the fog. Manticore, Thunderbolt. Or we could... maybe we just move down and then volley. It's going to be worse, right? We lost elevation, etc. It's a little worse, but I need to move. Alright. Take a look what we see here. Maybe it should have been a sprint and EWS ping. 70s on the Thunderbolt, unmoved. Full health, though. Pretty unexcited about attacking that thing from the front. A little bit of damage on the vehicles. All right. I think we're going to bombard here, though.
Copy that.
Mora with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. Ken. Little Wing, leave Alcor alone.
Heavy damage.
Dragolanyan and Senfajebs. Welcome to the channel.
Lost in time.
Ooh, destabilized it. It's nice. Thank you, Mora. AMS totally shutting down the missiles. Good. Nice to see fitting matter. Alright, one heart, one mind. These discos can annihilate this thing if we can get in range, but I sincerely doubt we can. We can't. Alright, so over this way. Sandpaper the bejesus out of that. Seems good. Nice sprint too. Go that way.
Fresh from the stagecoach.
Okay, the scary bit is going to be the Heliopolis gets a turn, as does the 75s on 4. We'll take that. As does the Awesome. Nice.
One more for the trash heap. Standing by.
Alright, we can kill with Xanadu, which I guess is what we're going to do. I don't want this thing acting. Had that really annoying artillery piece. I don't mind killing the bombard, but the bombard was kind of a joke. Can I get over that way with the sprint? Yeah, we're really close. We just need to turn on mobility modifiers. It's fine. It sucks to waste so many actions on the Heliopolis this turn, but... Oh, we have sight on the Awesome now. Oh, but I think he's in the water bug where he can't move out of that. So I don't think it matters, because I don't think we can do anything to him. Bummer. So we are going to have to beat the Awesome down through its fucking armor. It is unpleasant.
Moving out.
Alright, rip Heliopolis. We weren't quite able to do it without Nobu, but we were able to take it out before it got a turn. Cute missile. Oh, Awesome had already gone apparently. I don't remember getting shot at by it. It's a submarine, an aquatic Awesome. Full armor on the front, not insanely heavy. Same build as the other one, it looks like. Still pretty heavy. We just lost vision on that, so Xanadu cannot kill it quite yet. Thunderbolt over there too. I don't mind auto-cannoning this thing in the face. Do we want to reserve first? Can't see it, annoyingly. Autocannon has the ability to advance fortify if we stand in terrain like this. So we lose blocked LOS. Can do that though as a move. It's probably pretty good. All right,
Move order received.
look at our shots here. Cover bulwark feels good. Shots are 64s. Sure. 100 in the center torso is nice. Could have been 200. That would have been nicer, but still okay. Pretty unexcited about 0 evasion. He's got 2 evasion pips, I guess. And in cover, and in stealth. And in triple ECM auras. Maybe. Maybe. Chat. This enemy helicopter. Xanabu is going to reserve.
Holding for tactical
Can't
advantage.
attack the Awesome. Can't see this yet.
Orders.
1 heart, 1 mind. Jammed our rotary cannon. Patrol. Just want to get sight on this thing. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it with these guys. Don't have a shot here. It's pretty early in the round. No tactician on this guy though. Moving forward, always good. We can maybe start sandpapering one of the vehicles or the mech. Not actually all that excited about sandpapering a mech. We'll go there, take a shot.
Knowledge.
80s, 75s. I don't need to do that. It's going to be a Xanadu kill, right? So we start here, I guess. Sure. Kind of 70. I like 85 here. I'm not really planning on killing it this turn. Okay.
Copy that.
Not the most protective of positions here. Okay.
Damage minimal.
All right, Sir Flipper. Looks fine.
Moving to position.
We have almost no salvage rights here. I don't think there's a lot of point in babying the things we're killing. This is our penalty mission for having to change systems. Alright, Zira.
Commander.
I would like to get in a position where I can both see this thing and see this target. That seems to be that. What did the little bastard roll? Do we know? Protecting its backside. Don't know what its roll was. Don't care. We're gonna shoot this. I saw a head hit there. Didn't act like it got a head hit though. Okay, going for Xanadu. Joke's on you.
Waiting for orders.
Bombast on Sifu. Yeah, this is a good weapon system here. Actually have a shot before moving. How is it? 86s. It's pretty good. Take that. Sifu doesn't have ace pilot. We'll just brawl it in our stealth mech, which is advantaged by range. We called short. It's called shot center torso. No, we cannot. Nice dream, Filthy. Nice dream. Okay. Knock, knock. Good damage. I'm enjoying the AMSs right now. Oh, he moved over a little bit. Giving Xanadu
Commander.
perfect access. Can we do it without the mask? Probably. Giving Xanadu perfect access, I said. Okay. From where? From there? We want to be moving that way with Xanadu. Probably that's okay. On a 99 on the side. Let's do that.
Move order received.
Do we have a bombard spine? I'm not sure. I think we do.
Targeting for physical attack.
Not ideal.
Critical hit, Commander.
Okay. Sir Orange.
Receiving you.
And the Ultra ACs. Good shots. Be wonderful at 89s to take this fucker down. Yes, please.
Critical hit, Commander.
Great. Okay, let's keep moving.
Acknowledged.
Gun jam kind of sucks.
Orders.
Sifu. Already in optimal. We are going to want to move in case it lives. It's pretty unlikely it lives. 90s right now. Its initiative's got to be weight. Initiative 19. Is it going next? It's going next. Do we want evasion? Could also get a better shot by moving out of terrain, but we lose. We actually don't get a better shot. Alright, I think this is a vigilance is what I think this is. Just in case it lives, that's how we hedge. Okay.
Got it.
Okay, it lives.
Ready for orders.
Alright. We can keep sandpapering here, which is actually decent. Or we can try to, I mean, we're gonna have a million actions to kill that thing. I don't give a shit. I think we're gonna kill this. Want direct fire on it. Isn't blocked. Can move a little bit back. Go look at our optimal. Slightly out of optimal. We're actually kind of in a nice spot right now. That might be a nice spot too. A little inside optimal for the long fires. Clans don't have minimum. So there, I guess, is where we're moving. Alright. This is probably a kill. Do I want to sensor lock something? Maybe.
I've got a sensor lock.
Glorious.
Target eliminated. Yes, Commander.
Disco lasers. I feel like disco lasers are actually pretty good to deal with this thing. I don't know if it's gone yet. I don't think it has. Actually, it's a blocked shot, but a shot. I wonder what the odds are like on it. 50s with someone standing right behind it. Do we want to sandpaper Xanadu? Could kill that though, probably. It's too close is the issue, right? That's not too close though. Alright, let's move to here.
Let's move.
Take a look what we're doing here. 80s, 85s seem good. I don't know how many we need to kill it. It goes down to 75 because it fired last turn. Just roll it on an 80. Okay. Great.
Target neutralized.
All right, this has been, I think, what we want for a fairly challenging mission. I mean, like, think about the variance in this mission. I think this was probably about medium variance. It went well because we were getting kills on schedule. If we've even got one or two more, like one round where we didn't get one of these awesome kills off, like that one, like damage starts to get really big. I think that's about what we want, right? No vision on that. Can we kill this before it acts? This is round 17. We still have Zira. What's Zira piloting right now? The catapult. We'd probably kill that. It felt like a good difficulty is what I was getting at, chat. I'm not sure if it was or wasn't though. Okay, mask is off, supercharger's on. Let's turn it off. Oh wait, what am I talking about? Can mask and supercharger this turn, since we're gonna sprint and then turn it all off. All right, moving closer to these things. That looks good-ish.
Roger.
Let's turn it off. Looks good. Oh, we can EWS ping as well. Fuck yeah, we can. Get him! Get him, Xanadu. Million evasion pips, making our work easier. Alright, Zero will execute this thing while moving closer. Probably there then.
Affirmative.
It runs engine there. Runs case in the left torso too. Maybe try to leg it. It's a chance.
Hostile eliminated.
Not sure what we got out of that. Alright, new round.
Orders.
See if we took an extra hit off that thing not dying, which kind of sucks, but oh well. Let's get moving.
Got it.
Still the suicidal gunships.
Waiting for orders.
Don't like those things. Extremely dangerous and really annoying. Can we get in a spot where I can shoot it without blocked LOS? Apparently not. Let's hold on there. Alright, where's Xanadu? No sight yet. Where's Orange? This is a sprint. This is a reserve.
Receiving you.
This is a sprint.
On the move. Full speed.
Should have turned off headgear. Vehicle's kiting us. Knows that if Xanadu gets close, it's over.
Yes, Commander.
We're running imaging here. Turn it off. It's nice for the movement bonus, but I think... Oh, we might turn it on again. Hold on. I lied. Get a line of sight shot there. Vehicle moved.
Moving fast.
Alright, begin sandpaper. Get that to a 70. Take it 3 at 70.
Locking in all weapons.
Flipper's got a shot now. No vision on it still. Can we get closer? Can. We probably get it in range with this. Bit worried about what the helicopter does to us next round. It's too close for us. That's perfect though.
On my way. Double time.
Wonder if we kill here. We probably kill there, but Xanadu probably kills too. 6 AoE fucking rockets times 1 billion. It's unfortunate. Maybe we can bait it with Xanadu. Alright, we're definitely vigilancing here. We're going to take 1 million damage otherwise. We might take 1 million damage anyways. We kill the Manticore. She's going to be able to get to it this turn. But these odds are not real odds, so I guess we are.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
She probed last turn. She did. She can do nothing to this helicopter except bait it, so bait it we will. If we're going to do that, we might as well run. Might as well go for a long run. Okay. Xanadu first, reserve. Let the helicopter do its thing. We've got all of our AMS. Is it in range? Yeah, we're in pirate AMS range right now. So we'll prevent some of those rockets, although not all of them. Hoping it goes for Xanadu here, but it may not. It may do nothing. Helicopters do bug a fair percentage of the time. How did we kill the king crab? There's no king crab in this mission, I don't